Oh, we can't hear it. Still low. All right, Rob Smith, it's October 12th, 2025, and you can hardly hear it. I've got a little more energy than I have recently. Okay, trying to skip to the page that shows so I can see what we're doing here. Hope everybody's doing just fine. Switch accounts. I'm in the wrong county, but hold on. 276 subscribers, thank you. I could be doing more, but this is fine. Still have not found my page. Still have not found it. Here we go, live. Got it. Okay. Can you touch the? Hold on. Here we go. Well, I hope everyone's doing fine. Let's draw here. I thought it was going to be starting really early. Let me turn the sound off. I got one going on here. What's this? Okay, let's see. That's the sound here. Turn that off too. All right, let's see what we do here. Oh, I didn't expect that, of course. I'm not sure why that happened. Hold on. There we go. Haha. Sorry. Okay. And I'll move this down the page so I can see if anybody comes by. 3 minutes in. That's not really bad. That's really worse. Move this down a little bit. Oh, I remember something I did to give myself a little more space. I'll probably be doing tomorrow's live around noon, if all goes as planned. Just because, sure wish this thing was set up differently at YouTube. And I'm a little off here. All right, today is, I have a couple of things to work from here. I was talking to my friend Tom Hoffman. He was saying I should do a dragon because he likes my dragons. And I know a lot of other folks like my dragons too. I had a page marked for today, and it's not marked. We're going how that got away. Okay, and today is if all else fails, I've got a Kinder Egg to work from. Let's see here. Today is I can't remember this stuff. Bloody hell. All right, I'll let go. No, that's not either. Here we go. We're going to do that. October. Oh, today's Old Farmer's Day. That's why it's a little harder to remember. But all right. Oh, that's got stuff on it. That's got stuff on it. Let's use this. Let's see what happens. Do I have the lights off here? Okay. It's a little darker for some reason. Yeah. Seemed a little better. Oh, I didn't realize it was off the. Oh, I'm sorry, it's not off the page actually, is it? Well, it's. I like that this pen's running out of ink, but I guess I need to come to some brass tactics here. Delineation. realize I'm using the wrong glasses. I go back to this dry brush because it might be fun to do. I guess I should really just keep doing this out this way. I need to make sure I throw this away, even though I like it. Oh, that's really turning to a dry. Oh, wow. I got a message way down there. I don't know why on earth it's so high, so low. But everyday peoples. There's a cartoonist named Don Peoples over in Ohio. I haven't seen him in years and years. Good guy. Good guy. Oh, I'm sorry. This. Can you see this? Okay. I got this problem here with this. Go. There we go. There we go. So it should be seen. Yeah, I'm having trouble seeing why on earth it moved all the way down there. Oh, it's not going along with this. So how do I? Hold on. I'm trying to get this. Nope, that won't work either. So I'm just gonna have to make this a lot smaller so I can see down. There we go. Hello, everyday peoples, with a P. Well, thank you very much. Well, it's just, and I'm making this up as I draw. This is Inktober. My friend Tom said I should draw a dragon. But I will also be combining Cattober to this too. Just a little bit. Where are you located? What state are you in, everyday peoples? I think a lot of folks would say one thing I don't do well involving definition is saying I'm everyday. I think that would be generally true. And I've turned to a Stabilo just because I want to get more detail here because I like in detail. And I did not have this in my mind as I started. I'm just making it up as I go along. Though I do tend to draw the same kind of dragon every time I draw a dragon. No, that's what they say. Basically, drawing a dragon is anything you want because there's no such thing. And I'm very good at trees, too. Supposed to be hiking a bunch of them today, and that did not happen. I hope to do that maybe Tuesday. I'll probably be doing this around noontime tomorrow. Unlike yesterday when I did a live, which was over Facebook, I actually kind of took a little nap here a couple times. A little more awake. Yeah, I'll say you can't. America is the answer. Please read. The reason I draw is, if I draw as well as they say, is because I've read, not that I've drawn. Drawing means nothing. Reading, knowing, knowledge, everything is everything. I've read so far. I'm not bragging. I'm asking you to do better than I. I've read about 120 books so far this year. Do better. And I actually drew about it. Where's that drawing? Another fellow reader got me. I think I did this here. Yeah, I did do this here. Uh, Thursday, Friday. This is the character Parker from the Donald Westlake, who wrote as Richard Stark series Parker, which is about a kind of a bad guy. And I never read any of the books before, so we were kind of going back and forth about it on Thursday. I'm now on book 3 of Parker, so I decided to do for Inktober, Cattober, a Parker version of a cat. And there he is. I'm also reading a book of, being a Florida historian, I'm also reading about a book I've been meaning to read for a few years. It's about the Gilbert family, which was over on the east coast of Florida, cattle guys. I wish every young person could experience what they did. No, it ain't nothing. Yeah, if my friend Melissa was here, she's probably, I think she's in the 250 range right now. I just do a lot of stuff, so I don't have much time. And later this week, I'll be at the Lighthouse Books in Dade City, visiting my dear friend Mike, dropping off some books for him. I'm sure to pick up a couple of Florida history books I could probably use to read. I do. In fact, that's what I was working on earlier today was thumbnails. I do some pencil. I have a meeting. I've got probably Wednesday about the book illustrations I'm working on right now. For that, and then my other trip to Dade City isn't just Lighthouse Books. I'm meeting some folks about illustrating 2 books. I do hope to be starting on my Christmas print here sometime soon. But I'm probably going to wait till I got to drive into Seminole County. So when you say America, anywhere in particular, are you north or south? I'm guessing the Western Hemisphere. And what books would? North America. Anywhere in particular? Now, I know Wednesday I'm going to be celebrating a little fellow's birthday here. So still another birthday drawing coming up. Yeah, this looks amateurish for some reason. It really kind of bothers me, actually. Not quite up to par for me. Why? We say, oh, you're in North Carolina. Oh, well, that's where the birthday boy on Wednesday, Mason, is. And then someone else who's joined us here before is Paranormal Society. He's over near Pilot Mountain. And I've got family folks in Pilot Mountain and Mount Airy. But good. Sadly, there's not a lot of good bookstores there. There are a bunch of antique stores, and I bought a bunch of books from those. Mayberry Antique Mall. I bought books from them. Oh, and the library, too, the Mayberry Library. I'd give away a lot of books because I want people to read. I do not like how this turned out. I don't have the skull right on the head. The Paranormal Society's having a birthday on the 28th. He's got a page here I didn't know about. I've seen it since. What books have I? A whole bunch. Books, magazines. I've done so many drawings. I'm 46 years in them. 46 plus years on this. I've done a lot of drawings professionally. Actually, I often forget what I've done. People remind me. I was contacted by a dear friend. Do the caricature thing at his birthday party. It's be his 10th year. I didn't realize. So I've got that drawing to do too. I don't know what I'm going to do about that yet. I'll try to get that out fast. And I'll be drawing with a bunch of women. Oh, I've been involved in politics in your state pretty heavy. Very, very, very involved here in Florida. And I'll be with them on the 24th. I don't think I'll be doing a lot of it. Well, I broke his leg, is what I did here. There we go. Now I was using a Stabilo. Now I've switched over to it's a brush pen, but I don't remember. I've got so many of these. Who knows? Didn't mean to spend this much time on this. I'm sorry, I'm not reading Wu Yay, I'm 12. Okay. My favorite book. Well, I've read, my family's been teaching English and literature for over 100 years here in Florida. Favorite books depend on subject matter and type. I know that may be hard to understand if you haven't read a lot, but I read so much, it's a long range. When I was your age, there's a book called Andy Buckram's Tin Men by a lady named Brink, Brink. Andy Buckram's Tin Men. Actually have a copy of that back when I was 40 odd years ago when I was 12. And I liked that when I was 12. And the Encyclopedia Brown series, I like that. I remember, I'm trying to think what else I was reading. A little while ago. Oh, I like the Miss Pickerel series, but that had more to do with the illustrator, Charles Gear, who I'm still a huge fan of. He's long dead now. He was alive at the time. I like Charles Gear a lot. But get to your library. The more you read, the better you'll do in school, the better you'll do from here on out. I forget that you never know how old some people are in this YouTube thing. But good luck to you. And learn all you can. This is your one shot to learn. You don't try to do it later. Pretty impossible. It won't seem that way right now, but trust me. As you get older, you may remember this back and forth and say, that guy said that to me. I wouldn't have time to get back. You're right. And it helps if you get into a steady rhythm now so you're still doing it when you get older. Because there are those who are going to be trying to get you to do other things. Don't do other things. Keep your focus. And your focus is going to change. How you think now at 12 is not how you're going to necessarily think at 15 or 20. Well, my wanting to be a philosophy professor popped up, I guess, really in high school. That's what I studied to do. And I've done some books about it instead. Even my professors wanted me to keep drawing. I disagree with them now. And then I should listen to myself. Yeah, North Carolina is a really, really neat place to. I hope you're not in an urban area, more a rural area. Go to local. Hopefully, you're in a rural area where there are a lot of farms, and you can go out. Basically, my grandchildren can go do that. I'm so grateful they can. That's a little better. I never thought I'd spend this much time on this. I didn't think about doing this at all. Words of wisdom, indeed. Mine is Feast and Famine, the last great. Oh, that's your favorite book? It's called Feast and Famine. Oh, try to look at funny things, happy things. So much is angry. I'm noticing people set up for. I went to a store that had Halloween stuff. Everything was angry and bloody and messy. And why? Why can't we laugh? I grew up laughing at stuff. It's hard to find stuff like that today. That's why I like to draw happy animals. Why can't we have happy animals? Okay, let's look more. Looking more. Well, all right. So I should put the little thing in there. Or I'm drawing with the wrong thing here to do this. No, there's far cooler people in the world. Danny Kaye, for example. There we go. The more you can see happy things, the better. The more you can laugh and not get upset about it. That's what I was watching mostly, was comedies and humor. Danny Kaye and Bing Crosby, and not current movies. All current movies, they're no funny movies. They say they're funny, they're not funny. The good movies were 50, 60, 70 years ago. There you go. Get my bone. Earth. Oh, I like the Looney Tune cartoons too. I think that helped to some extent. Why does a bird want a bone? I don't know. It's just who cares? It's just being silly. How about that? Good. Laugh. Make them laugh. Make them laugh. All the world loves a clown. Actually, I was saying the words of that song. Now, where was I? Back to. And so old Tom Hoffman was saying I should draw a dragon with a German Shepherd, and I only want one of the two, so dragon it is. Go ahead and just cover that up. I want to do one of these live when I'm hiking. But I know I really do need somebody else with me to do that, as my stepdaughter was saying yesterday during the live. The more you can get out and about, too, please do. Especially in North Carolina, you got so many neat places to go. And a lot of parks, and they're free. They all cost money here in Florida. We're trying to get. It's bad people trying to make sure people can't get to parks. We should go ahead and darken all that in to make that a really shadowy. I'm sorry we're not getting many people here. Ernest is a movie like Ernest. Well, you know he lived here in Florida. That his name was Varney, Jim Varney, and he lived here in Florida. And a bunch of those Ernest movies were made here in Florida. Christmas one was made where I was born and raised, Orlando. See the old Lock Haven. It shows the Lock Haven Science Center, I think, which is now a Shakespeare place. That was Jim Varney. He's no longer with us anymore. That's why there's only a couple of movies. Then he did the Toy Story films. He was the Dachshund, voice-wise. But I think he only got to 2. I think he died before the 3rd one. Yeah, that Ernest character started off involving doing a whole bunch of car selling, TV advertisements selling cars, and they weren't just in Florida; they were all over the place. But you'd see them, and I remember seeing them in Florida, where this guy, that Ernest, was always looking for. Forget the name. He always saying, "I want to." It was some name he used over and over again. Your parents will remember it probably. Sure, it was in North Carolina. I mean, I would guess. I don't know. I would guess. But back in the 80s, 1980s. Of course, your parents may have been born then, like Amber. That's true, but they don't know. Grandparents, I guess. Vern. Yeah, that was the name of it. So his last name was Varney, but during the ads, he was talking to somebody named Vern. You never saw Vern; he was off the camera. But that's what Ernest was doing. You can probably find the ads on YouTube here, I bet. And it was Ernest, Ernest. And now I understand why you have trouble spelling. You're 12. That is more forgivable. It's if you're 40 and you misspell Florida. That's bad. Anyway, I was taking too much time doing this. What time is it? I can't see the time. I don't think there is Ernest goes to camp, I think is what it is. And Ernest saves Christmas and Ernest something else. Most of those were done in Florida. I believe. I actually wrote a history of the movies in Florida. I should remember this stuff. It's been a little while. I got confused because Ernest lived in Florida, but he also lives, I think, in Tennessee, something like that. Make sure I keep that tree separate. But he lived in California too, because when he was doing all the Toy Story films. Pretty sure he was in California at the time. Let's see if I can quickly. Quickly put scales. Should have put this more down the center of his back than I did. I'm just making it up. This is all just for fun. But I tried to do my best. And again, there are no pencils. I just started drawing. And this is with an ink pen, no erasers. That's only because I've been doing this for 46 years. Though I started doing this professionally, drawing without pencils, being paid for it when I was 16, just a little older than you are. But those opportunities aren't in North Carolina or anywhere much anymore. Those kind of jobs are gone. Not to say you can't do it anyway. Real. See, the funny thing, you could get the sense of scales, and I'm actually drawing less scales than I was before. Just drawing a few gives the eye thinks it's seeing more than it are really there. One of the key things about drawing is it's an optical illusion. Oh, there's hey, crossover paranormal. You have a neighbor here. Everyday Peoples is in North Carolina also, and we found my stepdaughter and I found your YouTube channel. Yeah, feel free to go over to Salvation Army there in Mount Airy. Say hello. And we were talking about I forget what we were talking about. Something that closed. She thought it closed in Elkin. I can't remember what it was now. It was yesterday during my Facebook Live. And her son Mason's birthday is Wednesday. I'll be doing a birthday thing for him. How is it that I have so many birthday friends in October? I didn't realize. I knew I did, but holy cats. My friend Tom told me to draw about dragons. He wanted me to do something with a German Shepherd and a dragon, so I was going to pick one or the other. I took the German Shepherd. I took the dragon. This guy here. And so how does this connect with, I'm going to go really thin here. Yeah, you guys are getting some good temperatures over there, too. It's us, too. We're surprisingly cool. So here, for Cattober, here's a kitty. Everyday Peoples is 12 years old. A wee child. Because I was playing them while I was doing the live, I didn't actually hear much of videos. I'll have to go back. You had some British lady on there. Oh, are you still here? Did I lose? Oh, I don't see anything anymore. How did that happen? I don't know who's here, who's not here. I didn't realize this YouTube thing just moves. Yeah, who's the British lady has books out or something? What's her name? Kathy? Do I remember that? I don't know. If I'm right there, I'm impressed with myself. I usually don't remember names. So, I think I remember it because I was in communication with another Kathy around the same time. This kitty. I should have made this kitty lots. This is a really teeny kitty. Oh, but the shadow will be over here. You still hear crossover paranormal? Was the lady's name Kathy? Anytime my memory's working well, I'm awfully tickled about it. She was wearing white, I think. You were wearing a T-shirt or something. Because I took a 2.5 hour nap right after I did that live. I was really tired. Hit me hard. So I've actually taken a nap before I did this today. I was really embarrassed how tired I was last night. Good golly. I'm getting older. That's a lady's name? Alexis, I guess. Then I don't remember the name. Darn it. Wouldn't Alexis be a better name to use because you all are doing paranormal stuff? Sounds more paranormal-y. It is more paranormal. Or is she trying to avoid the men-women thing by going Alex? How many cartoonists did that? Oh my gosh. Of course, that was a turn of the last century, but yeah, a bunch of them used other names. Dale Mesick is one. She did Brenda Starr. So she went as Dale. Her real name was something else, but people thought she was a guy, so she's able to do Brenda Starr. Oh, so that guy, the fellow who does those really good videos, collecting the videos, who's been here before, I may not know that. Archivist, Steve the Archivist. Well, I only played it during the live, so I really didn't hear it. Ran just a little bit. And then I went to bed, quite frankly. I was just really tired. Really, really tired. I still don't understand quite why. I mean, how's this? It's not as bad as I think it was. I think we lost everyday peoples. But anyone who's here, thank you for being here. If you do the thumbs up, I appreciate it. I'll probably do a live tomorrow around noontime because I really should be doing these when I'm awake. not the end of the day. Plus, I have things I need to do tomorrow and Tuesday, so I really should be trying to do these early. I may do Wednesdays a little later because of Mason's birthday, and I want to make sure he can. So, when are you mostly tuning in, Crossover Paranormal? Daytime or nighttime? I guess the answer is nighttime, because I remember that's when you tuned in before. Well, I believe you said your birthday's the 28th. I'll try to do it later on the 28th. I'm going to count this calendar. Oh, that week is I got a lot going on the next 2 weeks, but that week is quiet. And the last week of Inktober. Though I'll probably keep trying to do this because I'm trying to get a hold of my friend Melissa because I want to get her thoughts. Am I doing better drawing as much as I am now? I lost a lot when I was working earlier. You work daytime. How dare you work? That's what I was trying to get across to everyday peoples. 12 years old, get ready. Learn all you can so you can do the best you can when you get older. Learning is now. It's not 10 years from now or 20 years from now. Learning is now. Life will not permit you. I mean, not say you can't learn. I learned something today. I'm always trying to learn stuff. Yeah, I already threw it out. I had a brush pen that dried out to the point of stopping. Is this working or not? Yeah. I'll try to remember to do a nighttime thing on the 28th. Maybe take a nap beforehand. I may do some other nighttime. Because I don't know what I'm going to do Thursday. I'm on the road. Friday, I'm on the road. I'll probably, I'm not sure what I'm going to do about that yet. I may not do a live at all. But I'm glad to do this. I am gaining people. Well, there's no money in it. That's the only thing you get across to 12-year-old everyday peoples. There's no money in the drawing things. I don't. I'm grateful that being asked to illustrate these books because they could go to AI and get it all done in minutes. I mean, if you want to just do it for fun, maybe, but don't do it. Then I'm speaking about everyday peoples. All right, hopefully that looks okay. Oh, I didn't sign it? That's a good idea. And 2025, 10, is it 13th? 12th. 12th. Yesterday was Jacob's birthday. And I wish everyone not to have had the derailing of life as I had. I'll probably do a live tomorrow at noon-ish. And maybe Tuesday noon-ish. Wednesday, I'm not sure what I'm going to do. Because Wednesday, I'm going to meet about this book thing. I'm not sure. I might try to get it out of the way. My friend Stephanie Pirro and John Sanford are all doing their Inktober's first thing in the morning, but they're not doing them live. I'm trying to get that video stuff up there. There's a lot of stuff you could be doing paranormal. I don't know if you know about that. Good for you. There's a lot of stuff you could do. Oh, I'm off the page. How did that happen? Sorry about that. Just noticed. Yeah, probably around noontime tomorrow. I mean, I'm not sure. I haven't gone over all your videos, but I saw you didn't have a ton of them. And you could be doing videos. I mean, there's a ton of books on this subject. Just in Florida alone, I could probably do every day for probably 2 months about various the whole ghost thing. Most of it's made up in Florida. Most of the ghost tours are made up by people just trying to make money from a tour, and they usually don't know much about the history. But there's a lot of that kind of stuff throughout. Of course, I know all Florida history, but even when you get into some of that, some of the mysticism and mindsets of those, especially in the 15, 16, 1700s, there's a lot there. You have it in North Carolina. You've got all the mystiques up in the mountains. Holy cats. I don't know if you know this, but I've got my swampy swamp ape here in Florida, but you got one in North Carolina too that roams the woods. You could do a whole program about that. Maybe you have. I'm not trying to talk down to you. I don't know how much this. I know you didn't. Anyway, if you're looking for material, you got tons around there. What Mayberry is haunted? I think it'd be good if Mayberry had, if Mount Airy had something other than Andy Griffith to worry about. But all right, enough of this. All right, I'll be back tomorrow, probably noontime, tomorrow and Tuesday. I'm not sure about Wednesday, and I may not do a live Thursday or Friday. We'll see. Thank you all. Thank you, Paranormal. Thank you, Everyday Peoples. Good luck at Everyday Peoples in school. And I hope he does well there, or she does well. I'm not even sure if it's a he or she. Take care. Robert Smith calling. I'll see y'all later. Good night. Good night.